Hello and welcome back to Page 3 Hot Topics. If you've not tuned in before, this is a show where we talk about all the juiciest topics of the week with the Page 3 panel, which we will welcome aboard now. Kate, Jess and Chloe are joining us this week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Girls, there's lots to talk about. We've been off for a couple of weeks. There's various holidays and whatnot, but we are back. So anyone who's viewing this, if you've got any comments or questions about any of the topics that we talk about, then just pop them in the comment section and then we can get them answered for you. It's been a big week for showbiz news. Big Brother is coming back after 4 years. Long time, but it is coming back. It's had mixed reviews. Some people are like, oh, really? Another reality TV show? Do we want it? But no, after lots of people, including Jedward, Rylan, they all wanted it back, and it is coming back to ITV2. Chloe, are you excited for Big Brother coming back?
Yes and no.
Okay, talk to us.
I just don't want to fall in love with someone on the TV again. My ex was in the last one, and I don't know. I love it so much, but it just reminds me so much of him. Obviously now, like the theme tune, everything. But I absolutely love the program itself. But yeah, it does flash back some memories for me.
Yeah, of course. So you've kind of got that personal tie to it. But do you think you'll be watching it every night?
Yeah, 100%.
So there we go.
Yeah, it's the best one out of Love Island. There's no rules. They do what they please. Like, I love it. I just love it.
Kate, do you have any wants for this series coming up? Is there anything that you want to see? Who you want to see?
Yeah, is it the celebrity one or is it just the normal one? Do we know this?
We don't know yet.
Okay. I hope it's the celebrity one, to be honest. If not, I hope it doesn't turn into like just Love Island with loads of young like people. I hope it's a mixture of ages. I hope they send the boomers in there. I hope there's a lot of drama. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Big Brother, you have to bear in mind, it's almost like lockdown, isn't it? When we're all stuck in our house and surrounded perhaps with people that we didn't want to be stuck with. Tim said, I've seen an audition for Big Brother, so I'm slightly intrigued. Now, Tim, maybe you're in the next series. If you are, we'd like to have hot topics. Yes, any thoughts on it? Are you bothered?
I do. I love Big Brother, but I loved it when it was like Pete Bennett, Nikki Graham, like, you know, when they were just like lawless, do whatever you want. But I don't know, if they make it like that, I will adore it. If it is like what Chloe was saying, like anything goes, and what Kate was saying, like all different types of people. Yeah, I love that.
So. Yeah, and that's the thing. We're looking for drama. We're looking for, you know, we're looking for something a little bit different. And that's what happened last time, really, wasn't it? Is that we kind of lost the appeal for it, which is why it got scrapped. Less viewers and all the rest of it. Obviously, Davina used to do it back in the day. Then Rylan, I think, was doing the extra show. Is there anybody that you really want to see presenting it this time, Chloe?
You.
Yeah, listen, they're listening to this. I'd love to be the new host.
You, literally you.
No, but other than me, Chloe.
Okay. Someone like Katie Price.
That would be good.
I mean, that would be iconic.
Get the viewers in, yeah. Has
Katie Price ever been on Big Brother before? I don't think she has she?
She's been on Celebrity Jungle.
Yeah. Is that the one she went on twice? Didn't she go on it twice?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She did. Okay, so other than me and Katie Price, Kate, is there anybody that you really want to see host this year? Would you like to see Rylan back? Davina, maybe?
I do like Davina. I'd probably say her. Or I don't know who else. Katie Price would be quite funny, to be honest.
He would bring in the viewers, and she wouldn't hold back, would she? In the interviews afterwards. Jess, anybody that you would like to see host it, or anybody that you wouldn't like to see host it that you're sick of seeing their face?
I would like to see Maya Jama do something like that because she's fun. But no, there's no one. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of Emma. Is it Emma Willis?
Willis, yes.
I wasn't a massive fan of her, but then I think you have such a hard role to live up to when it's been Davina who's like an icon. So I would just say someone completely fresh and new like Davina, or maybe someone like maybe a guy, maybe get like I don't know, like Chunks and Fee or someone just someone else and young and current.
Fun, young and current. Yes, agree. Tim, you're loving Big Brother. The women from Naked Attraction would be good too.
Oh yeah.
What's her
yeah,
name?
I've seen her. I don't know what her name is.
I can find out now.
Bradley Walsh. Who's that? Oh, Stacey Solomon. I quite like her.
Anna Richardson.
Yeah.
Anna Richardson is the host of Naked Attraction. And yeah, Bradley Walsh is a good one. He's very popular. But yeah, lots of names that we've seen before. Maybe it would be nice to have a new face. Anyway, it is back. We found out on the Love Island final, they came back with the iconic theme tune, which everyone knows off the top of their head. I would do it out loud, but I don't want to embarrass myself. It's the iconic theme tune, and you just know it. If it goes off in your living room, you're diving to the sofa and getting a glass of wine. So that is coming back onto the screens soon, and as soon as we have more info on it, I'm sure we'll be talking about it. But we're going to move on now from Big Brother after the poll that we did on it. So let's have a look. Are you excited for Big Brother to make a return? Yes, 66%. No, 33%. I think that might be due to the fact that people are sick of watching TV and reality TV. Would you agree, Jess?
Yeah, I think like it's just kind of maybe a little bit played out now that we've got social media and Netflix. People are able to watch like what they actually want to watch. Whereas, before you only had like a certain amount of channels, so you would just watch it. But now it's like you can watch whatever you want, like even YouTube, even if you've got like really niche taste. But I'm all here for it. I love Big Brother. So.
Yeah.
Okay then. Kate, any final thoughts?
No, I'm really looking forward to it. I love reality TV. I've only started watching it the last few years as well, so I never used to watch it. Funnily enough.
If you got a place on the show, would you go on?
On Big Brother?
I would.
You should apply.
Imagine my ex seeing me, like me just walking on next, like, oh god.
I think if anybody's ex saw them walking onto a reality TV show, I think that would be enough to switch off the TV for a year. I would be utterly appalled if my ex went onto a reality TV show. Anyway, we're going to move on now from that, and we're going to move on to McDonald's. Who doesn't love a little cheeky mayo chicken? Well, Liverpool has banned all under 18s from the site after 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Which is unheard of because obviously lots of young kids. I know as a teenager after school, really bad. But like if I went there on a Friday, chill out in the town centre, people would end up in McDonald's. I mean, that used to just be the place to go, right? And lots of other school kids do the same. Girls, do you think that banning under 18s is necessary, needed? Do you understand their point of view? Kate?
Obviously they've done it because of, I think there was a fight and there's been a lot of antisocial behaviour, but I don't think they should be banning a whole group. I mean, if there was a fight with someone, there was a fight with women, they wouldn't just say, oh, all women are now banned from McDonald's. So I think the group is too large and they should figure out, you know, who these people are and ban them. So I think it's a bit unfair because it's probably a small minority of people that are causing trouble there.
Yeah, a few rotten eggs. Chloe, what do you think? Or do you think it's a parent's responsibility to make sure that they don't go in instead of McDonald's putting the ban on?
No, I think it's discriminating, really. Like, not all teenagers are the same. Like, my brother's well sensible. He'd never cause trouble in McDonald's. And they're going to lose so much money. Like, their money's going to go down like crazy. They're like their best customers that age. Like, I know I was always in McDonald's. I'm in McDonald's every day now, but they're their best customers. They're going to lose so much money. Like, I don't understand why they did it.
No. Well, I mean, that is definitely a point of view. Tim says that, they're a lot less respectful these days. Jess, would you agree with Tim?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I just feel like some young people just don't really care, like what they do. I feel like maybe because there's less repercussions these days, like you're never gonna get like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I just feel like because there's so many more like rules and sanctions and stuff, people are a lot less respectful because they know they can kind of get away with it. But I guess that is quite harsh because even if you're just like a mum and you want to take your kids to McDonald's, like, can you not? Because it's like a child ban. Like, I don't. How does that work? I'd be interested to see how it goes for them. Sorry, I'd be really interested to see how it goes for them.
Yeah, this is one branch, right? And also they're losing probably quite a fair bit of money. So I can only assume that, this has been approved by McDonald's HQ, as it were. But yeah, no, it will be interesting to see how long the ban lasts for and whether it actually makes any difference to the to the safety, I guess, and to the experience of the workers, because obviously they're working very hard and they don't need to be abused. That's for sure. But we're going to take this to a poll now. We asked, do you think it's right that a McDonald's branch has banned under 18s after 5 p.m? Yes, 54%, no, 45%. So slightly divided, but more so on the yes side. Kate, are you surprised by the poll? I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah, I am surprised by it. But I think a lot of people maybe they just don't like kids in general, but I think if you think about it on the wider scale, it is discriminating against a large group of people.
Yeah, and just because they're children at 16, you can still get married. You can move out of home, so actually in the grand scheme of things, going for people that age, maybe it should have been under 16.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the other side of the counter when all of these things happened, but I can only assume it was bad. But we're going to move on now from McDonald's and we're going to go on to the male contraceptive pill. Now, I've got into lots of debates about the male contraceptive pill with various friends, people who aren't friends, after I've had a couple of drinks at the pub. But yeah, I mean, it's an ongoing debate. Anyway, the new line is stinging nettles could be used in the new male contraceptive pill, which is quite interesting. A plant in there. But there we go. But obviously it's caused headlines because when you think of stinging nettles, you don't think of a very nice reaction to your skin. But obviously the pill, it wouldn't be in that kind of way you would walk into the bush. Anyway, they're using them apparently in new trials, which brings about the question, should there be a male contraceptive pill? So I'm going to go around the group and you're going to say yes or no, and then I'll ask you questions why you've said yes or no. Jess, do you think there should be one?
Yeah.
Chloe?
Definitely not.
Oh, Kate?
100% yes, there should be one.
Okay, so
girls.
Right, Chloe, wait your turn. Kate, 100% yes. Why do you think?
Of course, it shouldn't just be on the woman. It takes two people to make a baby, and why is it always down to the woman to, use contraception? I think 100% there should be a male one as well to prevent unwanted pregnancies.
Well, exactly, a more balanced society. But that's just my personal opinion. Jess, anything more to add to that argument?
I totally agree with everything that's just said. I just think it's not just like for one person to sort out, and also it's peace of mind for both people. Like if I was a guy, I'd be so worried. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. But then I would continue to take my contraception because I would never trust guys to do it properly, and they would just lie, obviously. But yeah.
Interesting. That is the counter argument that we hear lots. But why should we trust a woman to do it? Because women are reliable.
Lie.
So anyway, there we go. Chloe, Explain.
They don't even remember to brush their teeth, let alone take this really, really important pill. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd be pregnant. I don't trust them at all. No way. This is a big thing. No way. I don't trust them.
The argument that I put to you then why is there so many male CEOs and stuff in the country if they can't be trusted to take one pill, but they can be trusted to run a massive business?
Don't know. I'm not that clever.
That's the argument, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't
trust them. I won't be able to sleep. Like, they don't remember to do things. Like, they're dozy, the ones I go with anyway. And like, this is a big pill. Like, this is life changing. I'd be pregnant. Like, no.
You'd rather take the responsibility yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, Jess, you were going to say something.
Oh yeah, they can remember to like go to the pub and like do all the fun stuff that they want to do, but I'm guessing that they wouldn't prioritize the pill. I don't know. Different kind of guys for different things. Maybe if they could get like the coil or like an implant and you could visibly see it. And
That's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pill.
I don't trust them at all.
An implant would be interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there is a way of looking at implant instead of a pill. Kate, I've got a feeling you really want to say something, so just go ahead and say it.
No, I'm just thinking. Yeah, I definitely kind of do agree with what Chloe said, where I wouldn't put 100% responsibility on the other party to take the pill. I would have to take a form of contraception as well. So yeah, but I do think something like the implant would be easier maybe. But I sometimes forget to take my pill as well. People do forget, so it's probably good with both parties.
And also, the pill does prevent you from well, it doesn't prevent you. In fact, it does the opposite. You can catch sexually transmitted diseases by not having it. And if we started, decreasing the amount of condoms and stuff that we use, it'd be interesting to see whether STDs went on the rise because of it. Would that be something that would worry you as well, Chloe?
100%. Yeah, massive percent. Yeah, totally agree.
Jess?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I guess it would be such a good excuse for them to be like, "Oh, yeah, we don't have to use anything because of this."
Yeah.
And you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't think about that bit. Yeah.
Kate, anything else to add?
Yeah, I think obviously that would always still be a problem. However, I did think if they released the male birth control, I think such a small minority of men would actually take it still.
Yeah.
So I think it would be very low, the percentage actually would.
Yeah,
so when do you think, or if ever you think it will come around, what year will you predict it coming, Kate?
Well, they're trialing them now, so I reckon they'll have one the next few years.
Yeah.
So like in the next.
Yeah.
So like
maybe
2030 or something.
I'd say like 2025, but I think
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I think they've done a lot of trials there, and the thing is, some of these symptoms of why they haven't been approved are actually such a common thing about women birth control. So it's going to take longer to approve than obviously a woman's birth control did. So maybe longer than 2025.
Yeah, complicated, something so simple. So long, but there we are. So the onus is majorly on the women still for that one, but you know what to do. You know where your local pharmacy is, so go pick up those condoms if you need them. Right then, we are going to take this to a poll. Do you think the male contraceptive pill is a good idea? So completely split here. 50.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either.
I'm not surprised, no.
So there we go. All right then. Well, we're going to move on from the male pill now. I'm sure it'll be a debate that carries on for the next few years, and we'll see whether that actually ever comes to fruition. We are going to talk about the amazing Lionesses win. It was fantastic. I know I was abroad, but I was in a beach bar, and we got them to play it. and you know, we literally mixed genders were all sitting around the like TV, and it was fantastic. I think wherever you were, I think you had to be living under a rock to not see what was happening, and it was blasted all over social media. Pubs were busy. Leicester Square was absolutely packed. There you go. Love it. Love to see it. Anyway, they have had some amazing coverage since, and rightly so. But some coverage perhaps could have been better, some may say. If you watch Good Morning Britain, you'll see that Richard Madeley sometimes makes an appearance alongside Susanna Reid. And he did call them love. He referred to one of them as a Coco, I think, or a nickname that he gives for his own daughter, Chloe. Now, he has come under fire for this because people have said, right, if this was the men's team, you wouldn't be calling them love. But then some people say, you know, it's a generational thing. He didn't mean anything by it, you know, all the rest of it. I'm kind of keen to hear your opinions on this. Jess, what do you think about it?
I'm not sure. I don't think if I was one of the Lionesses, I wouldn't take immediate offence. But I think it depends on how he treats male athletes that come on there. So if he calls them May and other like really relaxed names, then perhaps that's just his way. But yeah, it definitely does come across as quite condescending and patronising. If he's like shaking hands with the guys and being all respectful and then calling them like love and stuff, then it's rude if there's a difference. But if that's just how he is across the board with people, then it is what it is. But yeah, it's not good, is it?
Yeah, no, and I completely hear you. And I've had conversations with people about this, and they say, look, it is frankly a generational thing. He wouldn't have thought twice about that whole thing. Kate, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I don't think he meant it offensively, and it is a generational thing. I think people do have a right to be offended by it when people, because they are kind of slightly condescending, but a lot of it's to do with the tone. I personally probably wouldn't be offended unless they said it in a very patronising way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. And he didn't really say it in like a super sort of like baby voiced patronising way. He said it in like a passing comment. But yeah, still deemed as patronising by some. Chloe, what do you think about this?
I just think it's a really cheap word to use, really, for a lady. Love. I don't know. Like, I just think it's so cheap. I like darling, maybe, but love just comes across so cheapy for me. But I know I was having a conversation with my nan about this, and my granddad calls everyone love too. So it must be some, I don't know, some men's talk. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's difficult to know with this one. I think the nickname that he gives his daughter wasn't necessarily needed, perhaps. Love, you can kind of see, but then calling someone who isn't your daughter by their nickname, maybe not. Kev says, I think it's a way of being friendly. I call all my female friends chick, and I don't think they're offended because it's the way it's put across as friendly rather than patronising. Jess, that's quite similar to your point, isn't it?
Depends on how you say it. And also, I don't know, I watch Good Morning Britain, so I don't know what like the tone is. Like, you know, that program like Sunday Brunch, and it's really relaxed and really casual. If it's like that kind of vibe, I think you can call each other like mate and love. But I don't know if it's like a style thing, then that's really inappropriate. I don't think any name should be used, not even mate. But that's just me. So.
Yeah, and also she was coming on to talk about the Lionesses win, so it was all very positive. Even though it's a current affairs show, it was a positive story to talk about. They weren't talking about, you know, sexism within sport, etc. It was very much about the win. Tim, I used to use the term love working in a shop and bar and never meant any offence by it. Now, girls, have you been called love and stuff in the shop and the bar and stuff? I know.
Yeah, loads of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when I lived in Nottingham, I got called Duck a lot. You're right, Duck.
Oh God.
I said, I don't have feathers and I don't fly.
I've never heard that one.
And I don't quack. Anyway, we took a poll, I think, to see what you thought about this in general. Thanks for your comments so far on it. Very interesting. There is no poll, but we'll put up a poll and then we'll come back to it next week. Apologies about that. But Kev, one final comment. Up north, you get called Duck. It's just regional, I think. Yeah, maybe that's true. Kev. Maybe that's true. Maybe. Thank you for sharing that. We're going to go to the hot seat now.
Woohoo!
If we can get there. I'm not sure. Apologies about that. My producer's probably screaming behind the scenes thinking, why didn't you give me any warning? Hence a bit of delay. But this is the part of the show where we get to ask any questions you want to one of the page 3 hot topics panel. And this week it's Kate. Now, if you've got any questions you want for
I've got all my questions ready, Pam.
Preparing myself.
You're gonna have to wait there a sec. If you've got any questions you want for Kate, pop them in the comment section and we can get them answered for you. One thing I would say is they can't be inappropriate. So if they are inappropriate, they just won't come up on screen and you'll look a bit silly in the comments. So there we go. Kate, I hope you're ready to get grilled. Chloe's got a whole load of questions for you, so I think it's only fair that you get to choose the best one. Chloe, to start off, please.
Okay. Snog, marry, avoid. Joey Essex, Piers Morgan, and Dwayne Johnson.
Oh,
I'm really sorry. I don't know who Dwayne Johnson is. Who is he?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Oh, The Rock. Okay. I'm gonna marry Piers Morgan.
wow.
No, I was not expecting that. No.
I quite like Piers Morgan. I'll snog The Rock and I'll avoid Joey Essex.
Oh my God, love it.
That's
Absolutely love
shocking. Love it.
Love it. Okay, so why would you, I guess, give us some knowledge behind your answers? Why would you marry Piers?
I just think I could have conversations with him forever. I'd love to meet him. I disagree with a lot of what he says, 100%. But I find him quite funny and I agree with a lot of stuff he says. So I just think the conversation would never ever
I
run
thought
dry.
it was going to be avoid Piers.
No, I'd love to meet him.
And also he's met some like amazing people over the years.
Yeah, I watched his
characters too. But nevertheless, I'm sure he's got a few stories to tell.
I watched his show last night as well. I watched Serial Killers with Piers Morgan. So he was literally like on my mind last night. So maybe that's an
Wow.
He's on your mind now. Oh,
because I watched him. Yeah.
Yeah, don't lie. It was on your mind before that.
So it's Elon and Piers are your guys.
Yeah.
Love it.
Loves an old guy. We love it.
Next
Okay.
question.
Sorry, that was a great question. Yeah. Jess, no pressure. You're next.
Mine kind of follows on from this, I guess. So if you had to be stuck on a desert island with any celebrity, who would it be?
Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah. And that makes sense because he's smart.
Yeah, I said that before.
But I thought it was going to be Piers then.
No, maybe actually someone who Elon Musk would definitely get you off the island because he's very intelligent, so you wouldn't be stuck there for that long.
Yeah, he's come up with some kind of rocket or something to get you from Tim, what is your biggest plans for this year or next?
So I'm going to graduate next year in the spring, so I'm really excited about that.
Woo!
Yeah, that's my main plan. I can't wait.
And what are you graduating in?
Degree in international relations.
Nice.
What does that mean?
Basically, bit of business, a bit of politics. A lot of politicians have this degree.
Me.
Kev, Kate and her love for Elon Musk, love it. Now, my question is the same as Jess's, but it is, if you could be stuck on any desert island with a celebrity that you'd absolutely hate to be stuck on there with, who would it be and why?
Oh, that I absolutely hate. I don't really hate anyone. I really don't.
You hate to be stuck on an island with, not necessarily hate them as a person,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't want to be stuck on an island with them.
Someone just really boring with extremely different views. Nigel Farage, that would be a good one. Imagine.
Okay.
Imagine.
Interesting. That's, I mean, I can see a few people probably hate that too, but some people would love it. He's like Marmite.
That is true.
Tim, out of all the other girls, who would you have the craziest night out with? So all
Come on.
Oh, in Hot Topics, I'm probably gonna say Chloe. It would be a wild night.
I don't get in till 6 in the morning, so it's got to be me.
Amazing. Okay then, Chloe, one final question from you and then we'll wrap this up.
Okay, describe everyone here in one word in this Hot Topic group.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, that's hard.
That's a really good one.
Okay, so Chloe.
Don't say stupid to me. Don't say stupid.
Oh,
I'm gonna say you're very bubbly.
Yeah.
Thanks, yeah.
Jess, I'm gonna say
tired. I'm always tired.
observative. I reckon you're very observative and just observe a lot and take a lot in. Is that a good word? Is that a good? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She really listens. Yeah.
Yeah, you do, Jess. You do.
Pandora, I'm gonna say very intelligent.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Pandora's so happy with that.
Yeah, I'm like, yes. Good. Okay then. Well, thanks for that. That lands on a lovely note. But if you are watching Hot Topics right now, then thank you for comment. Thanks for your questions. If you don't know already, we do the catch-up story on Instagram every day, so go give us a follow on there. We'll tag all the Hot Topics girls on there, so you can give them a follow too, see what they're up to, see with the beautiful pictures that they put onto their Instagram and videos. You can watch the catch-up on there, and also over on our Daily Star Twitter, we put some highlights on there too. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you're catching up, hope you're having a lovely day or evening wherever you are. And we will be back next week. Thank you.
Bye.